YouTube, what's going on, boys? We're back for another video, and for today's video, boys, we're gonna be looking at the best way, and obviously possibly a free way to get these prime icons or prime moment icons whenever they release these SBCs, like the cheapest way, stuff like that. But before anything, boys, I appreciate if you do subscribe to the channel, because we're trying to get to 10K subs by the end of the year, and leave a like, because if you leave a like, it does help the video get more out there, you know, to a new audience. So I appreciate if
Okay.
So I appreciate it if you guys do that. Man's is bugging out right now. But with that being said, as y'all do see, boys, SBCs are back. Or SBCs, icon SBCs are back because last year you did not have them. We're gonna be talking about that, obviously, like I said. And as you do see, some of the players, you know, they're not the most desirable players as of now, but you know, later on they're gonna start releasing these icon players that everybody wants to use. So because of that, you know, we're going to be looking at some of the objectives that you are going to be required, or just, you know, just like kind of like a heads up of what to expect whenever they do drop these SBCs. So we're going to load into FIFA 19 whenever it decides to start loading in the So boys, we're on to FIFA 19, and as you do see, we have at least one icon player that we did complete in FIFA 19. FIFA 18 did have the same thing where there was icon SBCs, obviously, and me having this player, you know, it's just one player out of many that you could get, and the best way to do it obviously is when you do get your reward, like division rivals. I would personally take untradeable because you never know what you're gonna get, and plus if you do get some really nice high rated players, you could always save them for these SBCs. Obviously it's up to you guys, you know, but this is just like a recommendation just in case you guys are new to the game and stuff like that. This is just gonna be kind of like a video for that. But if we do go to icons right here in FIFA 19, they didn't release prime moment R9 because of some BS. I forgot why. I think it was because he was quote unquote too expensive or something to do as an SBC. I don't know. But if we do click on his objectives, boys, this is kind of something you're gonna expect, and I know it's gonna look really expensive, but keep in mind when like Team of the Season does drop, because I'm pretty sure that's when R9 is gonna drop, you're gonna have a whole lot of players to get. So it does look expensive, and it is, don't get me wrong, but if you do have a lot of players and you just save your players starting now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, you know, kind of good for you, or kind of easy, you know. But if we do go on here, you know, 89, 89, 88, 88, 88, you know, all this stuff, and not to mention you do also need icon players. So with icon swaps and stuff like that, you could also be saving your icon swaps to get some of these players. So don't like discard those icons that you get, stuff like that. Try to keep them, you know, even if you pull like a really bad icon, you can put them into like these type of SBCs that you do need for some of these players. Obviously it might change because it's EA and they might want to make it more expensive. I don't know how it's going to be this year, but hopefully it's not that expensive. So with that being said, that's just R9, so that's like the best player in the game, so obviously it's going to be the most expensive. But if we do go to like prime moment Maldini, his SBC wasn't really that expensive, honestly. Like if we do go here, I don't know what I just said right there, I was kind of bugging out, but if we do go here, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, and just one icon. So I think you just need two icons, is it? No, you just need one icon. So for Maldini, 87 or 95 overall, 87 speed, stuff like that. That's just, obviously the stats do change every year. Apparently they do, I don't know. But that's just kind of like a rough estimate of what Maldini kind of is. And for him, like, you know, for how good he is, that's not that expensive, honestly, and especially being a prime moment. For Ronaldinho, obviously it's not the prime moment, it is what it is, but I don't know why they did that. But yeah, again, it's a pretty cheap SBC. For Ruud and just players like that, you need 14 of these objectives. For Vieira, you need 11. For Eusebio, you need 13. Prime moment Maradona, you need 13. Let's go to Ruud right here, and yeah, again, kind of cheap considering that when Team of the Season is released, they're going to be like 95 rated, 97 rated. So you're going to need at least two high rated Team of the Seasons. So yeah, just keep that in mind, boys, and it's going to be super easy to get some of these icon cards, especially if you start saving from now. And then not to mention, there's also going to be some new players like Xavi, obviously Puskas, then you got Lamps, players like that. It's going to be pretty nice to get some of these SBCs done. And some lower end, not lower end players, but some unpopular icons like Michael Laudrup. I remember they were just super cheap. So yeah, 86 squad, 85, 84, 83, and then just these three little easy SBCs. And honestly, it's pretty cheap. So low key for a prime moment icon, that's really amazing in my opinion. And you're going to be able to get so many of these players, you know, just into your team. Same thing with Thierry Henry. It's just really cheap. But that's gonna be it for this video, boys, because I don't want to bore you guys to death. Just the moral of this video, just save your icon players, or icon players, your high rated players, stuff like that. And then when you do get team of the seasons, if you don't like them, just put them into these SBCs. I'm pretty sure by then there's gonna be some nice icon objectives, or not objectives, but icon SBCs that you can get, because right now, like I said, they're not too desirable because, you know, they're not the best ones, but eventually obviously they're gonna release the better ones. So yeah, hopefully this video was kind of informative for you. Hopefully it did help you, you know. If it did, do leave a like, subscribe, to all the good stuff, boys. And yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.